You're listening to Potty Mouth Radio, the home of movies, music, television, and comedy.
Previously on Time to Die.
Meepo find new friends. They find Meepo, but Meepo was sad at time because Meepo dragon got taken. So Meepo take new friends to Yasandra, leader, and they make bargain, and they say that Meepo will take them to find the dragon, and in turn, I think they get a key, but it's okay because Meepo has new friends now, and Meepo excited to get dragon back. Meepo's ready. Meepo's ready for adventure.
I'm Paul, and I'm playing Kalana, a stunningly beautiful female high elf who is also a rogue.
I'm Liz, and I'm playing Umlaut, a young half-orc fighter from the Nibblefeet tribe.
I'm Dave, and I'm playing Felomir Wolfborn, a half-elf wild magic sorcerer.
I'm Billy, and I'm playing as Thelonious the monk. Get it? A 9-foot-tall, 500-pound tiefling who until recently had never left the monastery.
I'm Drew, and I'm your dungeon master.
It's time to die.
Where we last left our intrepid heroes, they had ventured down the hall with Meepo, who was trying to show them how to find their way to the lower levels to retrieve Calcrix. Goblin tribe had stolen Calcrix, belonging to the kobolds. You had made a deal with Ysandril to retrieve Calcrix, and she would in turn give you a prize. You had requested the key that was above her, I guess, like her throne chair. That is where we are now, except for Umlaut decided to enter into a room where it is stanky and full of skittery things.
She sure did. She's excited to kill things.
She sure did.
Kill things. Kill things.
3 cuddly
No
rats
caution.
and an even bigger cuddly rat.
Throw caution to the wind.
Yeah. I
All
think
right.
I'm looking at them and just being like, guys, you might want to come in here. I think we're going to get to kill things.
All right, so a reminder of the room. There's an impressive smell. An impressive smell suffuses the air, rising from chewed carcasses of cave rats, smaller vermin, and a few humanoid-looking creatures. The bodies lie upon the floor of filth, old bones, hair, and fur that combine to make a particularly large and vile nest. And as I said, over in the back corner of this room, you see a rather large, almost like pus sores oozing out of this giant rat. And there's a bunch of little rats. You're more familiar with the little rats, but they're still giant rats in this room. And all you can think while looking at this big creature is, oh, that's Mama.
Baroness Harkonnen of the rat world.
So I'm going to say at the beginning of this round, everybody in this room is going to roll initiative, and anybody who is going to enter the room can then roll initiative. So
Pi +3.
We forgot to fix that.
5 + 3.
I guess I'll enter the room.
I'm having flashbacks to every report card in primary school that said needs to show initiative.
Mine said I needed to stop distracting everybody and just being distracted.
Oh my god, I beat a rat. The big red T's were trapdoors or traps or something.
The big
From memory?
red T's were indeed the traps. Remember, they had been previously triggered. So there's a way to kind of maneuver around them and kind of get into the room itself. Whether or not you wanted to remove, remember there were like metal pittons that were kind of like jammed into the door mechanisms so they don't pull back up and then they can drop again. So they're just open pits right now.
Guys,
whatever is down below.
do we think these rats will pursue us now that they've seen us out of the room and plummet down into that pit?
It's not a bad
Rather
idea.
than us go running in and potentially getting swarmed by these horrible rats,
I mean,
do
I
we sort of go, yoo-hoo, rats, and then go to the other side of the big...
I don't know
I think
if
we might be too late for that. I think
Yeah.
we're already in combat
I don't
with
know
them.
if we can get Umlaut on
Right.
board with that.
They could have been really smart
Either
like 5
way-
minutes ago.
So far, Umlaut's
Anyway,
the
right
only
now
one
it is,
actually in the room.
Well, Umlaut's in the room, and it is Kalana's turn with the highest initiative of 16.
Well, you could just leave me to die, I guess.
Oh, I'm just thinking Umlaut's fairly nimble. She could dance over the pit, and
She
all the
could.
rats could go plummeting down into it.
Right, with a weary sigh, do I have line of sight to... I'm not sure where the trap begins and doesn't end. Do I have line of sight to shoot past Kalana, that rat in the north, if you will, part of the room?
Man,
If I step forward one, am I into the trap, or...
if you were to step forward, so if you were to go here, taking 1 5-foot step forward,
Yep.
and
You can.
what would you
there's
want?
a
You
gap
wanted a
there.
line of sight to this rat?
That's
Thre-
correct.
Thread that
Yeah.
needle.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'd give you line of sight to that rat.
All right, well, then I am going to pull out my ranged weapon in the form of a short bow, and I'm going to try and ping it from back here.
Okay, roll away.
If you hit me, I will cut you.
You don't know what I'm doing. Shut up and
With
kill
my
the
great
rats.
with my great axe, by the way. So
Oh,
Nice.
a 19,
Woo.
100% hits.
swear.
Almost the natural 20, but not quite. Okay.
Dealing 6 points of damage. Now it goes to Mama. It goes to the big rat.
Which one's that?
Oh, she's here. She's gonna rush towards you.
Well, that's rude.
Yeah,
Just wants to make
And,
friends.
she's gonna try and take a bite at it.
I prefer she didn't. Thanks.
A 15 does not hit you,
Nope.
and you're quite lucky. So if she were to have bit you, there would have been some after effects.
Nasty.
I suggest
So-
Umlaut might want to get out of the room.
Well, it is Umlaut's turn, so she can attack or turn and run.
Okay. Cool.
Umlaut, get out of the room.
I'm like, no way. I'm taking this bitch down.
We are leaving.
All right.
Well, because I'm now in combat with her, like if I tried to leave, that would be an attack of opportunity,
If you
right?
try to leave,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
she would
yeah.
get an attack of opportunity.
So I think it's better that
Yeah.
I just try and smash
Yeah,
her in the
okay.
face. So
I mean,
I'm going to do that.
as a man of God, can I use my powers to heal Liz after this?
It might be a moot point because Umlaut's just
Just
done
hit a
some-
critical hit.
some crazy ass shit.
And we know how those go for me. I can use Savage Attack to do... Is it double damage or what was it? So when I score a critical hit, I could roll one of the weapon's damage dice one additional time. So I can roll my dice and then another d12.
Got another natural 20.
The lucky God looks after babies and dum-dums.
Wow. But yeah, the
Mama
only two
Rat is
natural 20s that have been rolled.
cleft
Oh,
in
no, there's
twain.
been 3.
So apparently I just did 18 damage to this mama rat.
Okay, so I'm also going to have you roll another d20 so you can, I can give you a critical hit chart.
3.
3, and you're doing slashing?
Yes.
You roll damage as normal, and the creature loses 1d6 hit points at the start of its next turn.
Okay.
So you did 18 points of damage?
I sure did.
Well, 18 points of damage, even losing 1d6 hit points at the start of its next round, is moot because your slice and dice has killed
Oh,
the mama rat.
go. I'm like,
Bye-bye, big bad.
You just made 3 orphans.
Well, that's an
There are
incredibly
hiss- there are
depressing
hissing
take
and
on it.
snarls.
Oh,
Thelonious, it is now your turn. Unless Umlaut wants to take a movement.
well, Umlaut wants to feel bad about rendering 3 poor children as orphans now. Thanks for making her feel terrible about that. Umlaut wouldn't like that. She likes to take care of the underdog and whatnot.
she likes children. We know she likes
the
children.
under-rat. She does like children.
Of all species.
She does like children. So she's going to collect them all up and nurse them back. No, I'm joking. am I engaged in combat with any of them? now?
Well, you are standing next to one of the rats. So if you were to move, one of them would get a vengeful attack of opportunity since you just killed its mom. But you are you're free to stay there.
I think I'll take that risk. And I'm going to run away as I'm being told. I'm good at being told what to do. So I'm going to make my way over there. But I've got to roll Wait, do they roll for it first before I move?
So I need to know, like, where you're going to go. Are you going to go further away into the room, or are you going to try and escape the room itself? Because if you're trying to escape the room, Falamir is also standing in the way.
No, so...
I'm not blocking the whole door. There's half a door there.
Yeah, I thought I'd go up.
It's a corner.
She can fit past me and come down next to Kalana, can't she?
Only if I went into the trap.
I mean, how deep is the trap? If she jumps into the trap, could we pull her out? I'm 9 foot tall.
I believe, and anybody out there in podcast world can correct me, but I believe moving through your own people doesn't hinder your movement. So I believe you should still be okay, but you would still get an attack opportunity.
And you're very dexterous. We can just do a little ballet pirouette together, and
I could pick you up and swing you around as I come past you.
I'm very svelte. You could do that easily.
Drew, as our only listener is my mother, I don't think you're going to have anyone challenging you. I don't think she's really versed
Mrs.
on
Mom,
the rules.
get back to us. Let us know exactly if she should do.
Yeah, I think I'd turn to Falamir and be like, "You're in my way," and then pick him up, swing him out of the way, and move over here.
Okay, so as you move to swing out of the way, the rat takes a bite, and it does miss you. So you are able to swing out of the way, and the rat takes a snap, and it misses.
And I stick my tongue out at it. I'm like, nah.
Good. Belonius,
I mean,
your turn.
Do we... What do you reckon, guys? Do we just get out of here? Like, Liz...
No, shoot them. Do something.
Yeah, ranged attacks.
You're 9 foot fucking tall.
I'm just
Ranged attacks. We want the experience.
Yeah, could you prove your worth to us? Because right now we're just seeing as a guy who dies occasionally. I mean,
okay, all right, okay. I'm gonna... Can I get line of sight from here, Drew, to this rat?
No, it would just clip the frame of the door.
And I can't stand where Falamir is.
No, but you could enter into the room if you want.
So
you could just shoot him first and then shoot that. No.
Yeah. Here's what I'm saying, guys. In that room, there's no doors or anything. I don't see a point of us marching into battle in there. The Big Mama Rat's dead. Like, what's... I don't
three
see...
small rats worth of experience.
For my money, I'm like, fuck, can I slash at Meepo at this point? Like...
You think
How
you let
much
us into a trap?
experience for the kobold, Drew?
Yeah, I'm like, where the hell is this little guy leading us? There's nowhere else to go from where we are. We're going to have to backtrack.
Well, that's not true. We can't see the edge of that room from where we are. It's in the dark.
The northern edge of the room keeps going to the north.
That
Oh, it
weird little
does?
fucker is mine,
Yeah.
okay?
Oh,
I already
okay.
claimed dibs on killing me
All
when
right.
it comes to
Okay. All right. I'm going
No,
to...
he's trying his best.
All right.
Aren't you a cleric? Look, I know you're a monk, but aren't you a cleric?
Fuck's sake.
Bloody well heal someone and do something useful.
Can't you just shoot some fire into the room and
All right.
burn
No,
them all? And
I'm going straight on in here. I don't think Umlaut would want me to heal her. I think that she wants to be brave and strong.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get on in
Welcome
here.
to our D&D party, ladies and gentlemen, where the monk who can heal people runs into battle, having almost died the last episode.
the only one that can heal
Yeah,
people.
we all remember
Oh my God.
the events of the rope fall.
Yep.
Does anyone have healing?
I mean,
yeah, the
luckily
dead dude.
luckily I don't see any ropes in this room. So I'm going to try and hit this guy with my mace.
To
and
be
I'm
fair, we kind of
probably
bullied
gonna
him
miss.
into it. We were kind of quite brutal about how we needed to see
I
him
wanted to run.
take action.
Shh, I'm loud. Don't talk about being rude. It's not funny.
You can't mace the rat. You need to use a weapon.
Even your character sheet's like, mate, nah, look. let's be real here.
Let's just sum up. Walked into a room full of rats. May or may not have been led here as a trap. Doubtful. The great big warrior orc has leapt out of the room, realising probably not the best to be in the front there. And then our monk, the healer of the group, has gone charging in.
Tripitaka's gone into the room.
Having been goaded by a couple of, fair comments.
Oh, heck yes, a 20. Fucking take that, rat.
The rat was very near death. The rat is going to die. Falamir, Mr. Pie.
Get ready, everyone. Fire dart galore.
Now is my time has come.
See, I inspired him with my idea of just shooting fire in the room and letting them all just fry.
Your attack with Firebolt does hit, and now you can do your damage.
Take that.
Well, you didn't kill it, but it
That was
singed
worth
it pretty
waiting.
good.
That was worth waiting for.
That was worth it. Well, everyone's courageous acts have definitely inspired Meepo to also join the battle.
Hey.
Meepo is going to take a disadvantage, but he's going to run to this corner by the fountain, stand up on top of the lip of the fountain, and he's going to take out his sling and he's going to whirl it over his head, and he's going to let loose a bullet.
Looks like Felomir needs to duck then because he's standing right in the way.
Well, that's why Meepo's taking disadvantage. He's throwing it over his head.
I mean, it
Meepo's
sounds like
not as
Felomir
useless
is the
as
one
I
at
thought.
disadvantage here. Like,
All
Thanks
right,
for coming,
at a
Meepo.
disadvantage. At a disadvantage, Meepo does miss.
did he hit Felomir?
He didn't.
I
He
hope so.
gently arced a pebble into the room and it clattered into the corner and did nothing.
I like to think if he'd got a natural one, you'd have said that he hit Felomir. That would have been great.
Can someone come in here and help me
but-
now?
No.
We are back we're to the top of the round. Meepo got into the fray, but it is back to Kalana.
To be fair, I killed the mummer rat. I feel like you guys should take the rest. I can't be winning all your battles
you
for
can take the rest of the week off, Umlaut.
I mean, I killed one, so
She's just going to sit back and grab out some popcorn you didn't know
Take
she
a
had
week
and
off,
just eat
it's
popcorn
fine.
and watch you.
Right, again, with another sigh about how amazing I am compared to the rest of this party, other than Umlaut, anyway. I
Paul,
sling
you're meant to
my
be
bow.
playing a character different to yourself, mate.
It's girl power.
That's right. I sling my bow across my shoulder, rip out the rapier, definitely dodge around the trap, and into the room and stab.
So
Or
here's
attempt to.
what you can do, Paul.
Okay, what
You
can I do?
can
Not that.
you can drop the bow as a free action,
Sure,
move in
they'll do then.
and draw your weapon to go attack.
But that's all I
But
can
you
do.
can't like put away the bow, draw the weapon, go in, and then attack.
All right, so I can't attack, is what you're saying.
I mean, if you just want to move in, unless you want to like go collect your bow later.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
got,
you can
you got to
definitely-
drop your bow outside, is what he's saying.
Yeah, I drop bow
Yeah.
outside, that's fine. I don't need it
Okay,
anymore.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
But I can't attack, is what you're saying this round. I just move into
Right,
a
so
range
you're
of
drawing
attacking.
your weapon as an action, and then you're moving in. So you're right next to the
Uh,
rat.
In that case,
Ready and
I
waiting.
will move. I will move to here. In fact, I'll
I feel
move
like,
to.
never mind, I'm going to another corner.
I'll move to there as I then wait to see what happens to the rat.
Yeah.
If I'm really lucky,
Perfectly
keep
fine.
the
stab
monk,
one of them in the back.
keep the monk between you and the rat.
That's the idea. He's 9 foot tall.
All right. Well, in that case, the mama rat is dead. This rat is going to move up so it can have nice full advantage to attack either the three of you, Thelonious, Kalana, or Falamir. And it's going to take a bite out of, let's say, Thelonious, because he's been in there the longest.
Seems legit.
Yep,
I'm gonna die.
I support that
guys.
action.
14 does
Misses.
not make your 15
Not
armor
even
class.
close.
Yeah.
Whew.
Oh,
yes, close.
What?
Wait,
But-
I thought meats beats. I thought if it
Don't
meets
get
your armor class, then it
Thelonious
beats
in
it.
more trouble.
No, my
Well,
armor
no,
class
no,
is
it-
15.
So it rolled
Oh,
a 14.
okay.
It rolled a 14. It
Ooh.
did not
It's
meet
not
it.
mean,
like
yay.
it's not like he's Falamir or anything.
But that's okay, Billy. There's another rat coming to bite you.
Phew. I mean, oh no.
This rat comes up to bite,
Oh,
and
shit.
Oh,
hits.
no.
Oh damn.
Oh no.
Hits with a 22 to your 15 AC, dealing 4 points of damage as it
Oh,
bites
no.
onto your leg.
Surely that doesn't kill you.
It doesn't kill me.
It takes him
It only makes
down
him stronger.
half health.
Yeah.
No, it's only half as much damage as falling off a rope.
It just gives you a cool.
Actually, less than. I think that was like 11 damage.
Oh yeah, that was like no, that was more than that. It was like 13 or something.
It just gives you a cool scar, so you've got more credit with the ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, as a monk, is super important to me.
And speaking as one of those ladies, I don't think so.
Hey, chicks dig scars. I've been told.
Apparently. Moonlight, your turn.
Okay, so with the popcorn in her mouth, no. I think so. You've got the two that are attacking those guys, right? I don't know if I can get in there to do anything.
Yeah, you can slide. Oh,
Okay.
If I came
Did
up
you
to
want
this
to do
diagonal
anything in the
slot-
room that you're in?
Yeah, how bad are the other two rats looking? Like, does it look like they've got it under control and they're close to death or whatever?
From your position, kind of looking beyond Falamir, one of the rats looks like it's taking some damage, but you're not real sure. You know, you're kind of like looking beyond a door frame, and Falamir's in the way.
Frankly, Umlaut, you could probably spit a corn kernel and do more damage than my fireball.
it's no fun if you make fun of yourself.
Yeah, way to take our fun job away from us of making fun of you. I think I might move to this point, and can I attack diagonally to that rat that is there?
From that point where you are, you would actually be blocked by the wall.
Oh, right, yes, wall, and stupid Falamir, who's still in the doorway. I think Umlaut is just going to go, seems like you guys have got it, and go and do some exploring around this rubble and the wall and stuff.
Okay,
You did
sure.
steal that spear that was holding the body against the wall, didn't you, in the other room?
No, I just told you guys that it was a free spear. I think I have like a javelin in my bag or something. I don't feel like using it.
I want to waste
I
it.
feel like leaving it to you guys. I can't be doing everything.
Umlaut, as you are kind of looking around the room, you definitely also notice that there is this ornate fountain in front of you, similar to the one that you had seen in the previous room with the designs and the carvings of a dragon that seems like it's almost diving into the water. Give me a perception check.
Oh, yeah, this is going to go great. So 7 perception. Super good.
7 perception. I mean, nice details. The carving is great. The fountain itself is bare. Like obviously no water flow has been coming in.
Can
to
I
and fro from this.
investigate to see if if I can find where the water would come from or anything?
Yeah. Give me another
Not investigation.
perception check, but give me advantage on it.
Wow, that did so much more with my 9 and my 4 to choose from.
Where you're looking and how you're kind of like, going over the stonework and stuff, you're not entirely sure where the water or anything else would be coming from for this fountain.
I'm like, this fountain is dumb. Well above my intelligence levels.
Good use of a turn in battle, Umlaut.
Thank you. I thought
Excellent.
so.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. If you're good with that, we can move on to Colonial.
I mean, I'm not necessarily good with it, but I'm accepting of it. So.
If I try leave the room now, one of these rats is going to try bite me, isn't it?
Both of them.
Both.
Both of them would try and bite you.
Okay. Can I use cure wounds on myself or only on other people?
Yes.
Okay.
I think you can.
Look, I'm kind of thinking, fuck the rest of these guys.
If you
and
click
I'm
on it, it should come up with a description
gonna
of it.
Cure my
What
wounds.
good is a life cleric if you have no life?
Did that work? Did I cure myself?
Yeah, it looks like it.
So yeah, you healed yourself for 7, so you actually
Go back up.
you
to
are
full
back
health.
up to full health.
Excellent. I just feel like it's important. I didn't really do it for me. I did it for you guys.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yeah,
Sure.
as a man of God, let me guess.
I thought you said you were going to heal Umlaut.
Yeah, I'll get
What?
there.
I see how it is.
Eventually.
You don't even see this. You're off investigating a fountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just not working out very well.
Well,
for me,
yeah,
so.
she's trying to investigate a fountain.
Salamir, your go. You got a rat in front of you.
Yeah. Can I move and also cast in the same turn?
Yeah. You okay with the bite?
Well, I'm not going to kill it in one turn, so it's probably going to have a go at biting me anyway, so I may as well...
I mean,
at least-
knowing your firebolt skills, you probably won't kill it in 10 turns, Dave.
All right. It does
I will
bite
leave you with those rats. All right,
Oh,
I'm going to go...
It does bite you, and it does bite you for 5 damage,
Oh.
taking you down to 3.
Jeez, good thing
Yeah,
I
right.
healed
But-
myself.
You are free to cast a firebolt.
Oh, these monks.
One could argue that healing yourself was pointless.
There's your episode title.
Yes, the 14 does hit,
That's what I'm talking about.
and the 8 fire damage erupts it.
Take
into,
that, Mrs. Frisbee.
Yes.
Finally.
A little bit of sparks, some flare, and a dead rat.
Just one of these little shits left.
Bite the monk. Bite the monk. Bite the monk.
Mate, we're a team.
Like the monk. Like the monk. What? It's catchy.
Right, is Meepo going to come in here and help me?
Meepo is going to come into the room. He's going to back himself into a corner, and he's going to
Cry.
Yes, cry. It is one of his free actions to cry. He's going to again raise his sling above his head, and he's going to try and hit the rat.
Hey.
Meepo hits the rat,
Not bad.
dealing 5 points of damage. A bolt flies across the room, hits the rat in the face. You hear a loud squeal from the rat, and Meepo, again, standing there looking proud, going,
Nice.
Right.
I guess
I
you're
think I'm
not
next.
all shit.
was there?
Oh, no, I couldn't even see that was him, so I still think he's shit.
Nope, he went behind a wall, so he doesn't even get your compliment.
Nope.
Kalama.
I step forward one next to the exceptionally impressive monk and stab this remaining rat.
Let's not forget, I killed a rat, guys.
You did the bare minimum, okay?
So far, your score is 1 rat and 1 monk.
Oh, there we go.
Excellent. Jeez, 24. Good hit.
Was that nat 20?
Oh,
No, +5. And then my damage, apparently.
That's still a critical, isn't it? 19 or 20? Or is that only 20?
There you go, 9.
oh, kebabbed it.
Oh, no, it's only
Yeah,
19 and
you-
20 for me, isn't it, for a critical hit? Like, otherwise people would be 20.
You run your rapier through the rat, and it dies.
Excellent. Good job,
Wonderful
everybody.
effort, team. Amazing yet again. We are the absolute best.
Falamir's on the board.
When Meepo is the MVP of a fight, you know we've got some chocolates.
Hey, all 4 of us killed 1 rat each in this battle.
I killed the grandma rat or the mummy rat.
all
or
that
whatever.
gets 1.5 for the pustulant mama rat.
So
am
I'm
I
now-
able to cure these clowns' wounds now, or can I only do that during battle?
No. You can heal at any time.
Oh, excellent.
Just
All right.
make sure you keep track of your spells. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 dead rat carcasses in this room, along with the bones and remnants of other creatures and some humanoids that had kind of been, again, piled into this makeshift, smelly nest thing.
We should probably search all of these carcasses in case there's anything good there.
Because they're carrying gold bullion.
I'd do it, but I'm outside the room. Kalani, you've got great perception.
So
Do you want to rifle through the rotting corpses?
No, I don't actually. I think that's beneath me.
Amlet yells out, "Are you guys done yet? Are you finished
If
killing
you guys
things?"
would just like to say that you search through, like, if you want to, like, as they used to say in, like, 3.5, like, take 10 minutes, search the room, I'll gladly tell you what you find.
Yeah,
Sure.
I would like to search the room. Yeah.
Amlet,
I'll show us a
Excellent.
room, just not the corpses.
It's not going to be the prettiest of searches because you are looking through the nest and the refuse, but upon doing so, you find 312 silver pieces.
Hey.
You find 68 gold pieces.
Yeah.
You find 3 gems. You are not sure of the worth at this moment.
That's good, because Kalana didn't search, so we can split that amongst the 3 of us that did search.
oh, I didn't. No.
Now, if someone wants to give me either a perception check or a survival check when looking at these humanoid skeletons that are within the refuse.
Oh, I
We know
forgot
how good
about
I am at
them.
perceiving things.
All right, I got a 13 perception.
Kind of rogue always notices nothing.
And Falamir with a brilliant 22 survival. Falamir, you are able to determine that this is the armor of a ranger. And if we remember, a ranger was one of the individuals who followed the siblings into the Sunless Citadel. So you have studded leather on this corpse. There are 5 daggers, a longbow, and a backpack. And the backpack itself contains a water skin, 1 day's rations,
Cool.
a bedroll, a tinderbox, and 3 torches. There is also a quiver with 6 arrows.
I will take those arrows if no one else wants them. And
There is also a potion that is marked healing.
Can I wear
In a,
that studded leather armor, or is that beyond my sorceress ways? Is even that too much for me?
I don't.
Because it's not like
Not
plate or
sure.
anything.
I'd have to look at your. I don't think you can wear armor.
Ah, crap. So I pick up the studded leather, look at it quizzically, not understand what it is, and put it down again.
This is weird. There is a pouch on the humanoid skeleton that contains 17 gold, and then on one of the fingers that has been gnawed away of any type of flesh, sinew, or ligaments, there is a gold ring.
Ooh, nice.
And you see that on the ring itself is engraved the name Caracas.
Umlaut says, could we, like, that ranger, was that one of the ones that the lady wanted to know about? Could we, like, take a finger and then she could identify whether it was one of her people from the finger? Would that be helpful?
What about
the ranger was not... The ranger was not one of her kids.
Oh, okay.
But the ranger was one of the individuals that accompanied her kids.
Okay, so when we find the kids, we can take their fingers and she can identify them from that. Got it.
I'd rather take the whole kids alive because we get $250 per head for them.
Oh, we
only
just
get
take their
100 for a
heads.
finger.
Oh, that's easier. Because it'll be easier to carry heads. And if they're kids, the heads will be smaller. So
they'll look like, why are we carrying heads? I can take out the eyes. We just need the eyes.
Actually,
it's like being in a party with Venom.
Speaking of the eyes.
Pile of heads, pile of bodies. All this gold and silver and other crap that we've just purloined off these corpses. Are you keeping track of that, Drew, or are we meant to be adding this into our inventory?
Oh, that's on you guys.
Oh, shit.
Well, Falamir's doing his calculations on the gold. Amulet wants to turn...
You stabbing some eyes?
Yeah, Amulet wants to turn to Kalana and say, you're smart, so you can... I think you can help me because I'm a bit unsure. So I, stabbed that mama rat, but, my blow didn't kill her, but then she died anyway. So do you think that she will follow me in after death? It's probably best if I just stab her in the eyes anyway, eh?
Which of my answers will mean that A, you don't stab it in the eyes, and B, you stop asking me these questions?
Just take it as a given. You can stab anything that we kill in the eyes if it makes you happy.
Okay. And Umlaut goes around and stabs all of them in the eyes. And then turns to Falamir and says, maybe I'm going to ask you questions. You seem a bit nice. I just thought the lady might help me.
You're welcome, Kalana.
Thank you. No, wait.
Yes. Finally, the wizard did something useful.
I killed a rat, bitch.
While she's
can we run
stabbing
through the
things in the eyes, I'm just going to cure her wounds quickly, if I may.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, tingly.
So, Drew, is there any more to this room? Is there more to the north there?
The room itself, at this point now, has been well poked and prodded through. You still have the 3 bodies of the giant rats and the one big carcass of the mama rat. So that is all that's in this room.
Oh, was the end. Sorry, Thelonious.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
There is more.
You
What ended up happening with all the gold and stuff? Am I meant to be adding anything to my sheet, or is you guys
I
taking
just
all
chucked
of
it all on mine.
Of course he did.
Of course he did.
Well, from Umlaut's perspective.
If
she
you guys
wouldn't
want to
give a
carry some of this heavy shit, I just thought we're a party. We have shared resources. I'll just
Don't worry,
carry
Umlaut.
the
I'm
shit.
not going to heal his wounds. So
shit. Nice.
When I die, when my 3 hit points evaporate and I die, you have fun carrying the 312 silver and 95 gold.
All right. Can we stop bitching about money and the like just for a moment? Because something now occurs. Meepo, you led us into a dead...
yeah. What are you doing, Meepo?
Meepo's never been down here. Meepo trying his best.
Umlaut's going to wave her little short dagger menacingly, the one that she's just been stabbing people in the eyes with, so it's probably all covered in, brain juice.
Have we missed any other way, Meepo, that we now need to go down to try and find this stairway or whatever down to the lower levels?
Meepo, what's with all the fountains, yo? You guys seem to really like these fountains.
Fountains have dragons. Meepo like dragons. Meepo is keeper of dragons.
Umlaut pipes up and goes,
Meepo's
the
not very
fountain
good at
is
keeping
dumb.
dragons, or we wouldn't be searching for the friggin' thing.
Umlaut's just like, look, the fountains are dumb.
Meepo thinks you should shut the...
Oh, I like Meepo now.
If I didn't only have 3 hit points, I'd slap Meepo upside his head.
Yeah, I know. People kind of like looks at you like
Someone could get stabbed.
Well, since we're at a dead end, I suggest that we thoroughly investigate this room before we backtrack into the hallway with all the doors. I know that I know you had a look at the fountain, and I'm not saying I don't trust you. I do. You're a valuable member of this party, but I just wonder if the rest of us should have a look around this room.
Fine, I think they're dumb, but you do what you want.
If you guys are gonna look, Meepo is going to like wait out in the hall and go like, okay, Meepo, wait.
Okay. Who wants to do a perception test on this room? Who do we think is going to be the best at it?
I already looked at everything, and there's nothing here.
All right.
We all just roll, right?
Yeah.
So we got a perception check from Thelonious of 10.
Hooray.
Oh, 22 from
Kalana
Kalana.
gives a 22.
God, what a perceptive bitch.
Kalana, as you are looking about the room, you are fascinated by, again, the stonework upon the fountain itself. And with looking with a keen eye, you actually notice that there are suspicious-looking metal tubes that are actually kind of like carved and set into the dragon's mouth, as well as a small rusted iron canister.
Okay. So I draw attention to these metal tubes and the iron canister and say, maybe there's something to this.
Is the canister like? Can we pick the canister up, Drew? Is it just like sitting in the fountain, or is it built
The
into
canister's like set. I mean, it's almost like, it's part of the fountain, but it's kind of like tucked away in a corner. The pipes are kind of connected to it. Give me another perception check, Paul, as you're very keen and looking at everything.
Here's where it all goes pear-shaped. Let's see. 16.
Okay, cool. Looking again and kind of, looking a little bit more keen at it, you do notice that there is an inscription in front of the basin, but it's written in Draconic. Do you read Draconic?
Does someone else read?
Billy and I
speak
both do.
Draconic. Yeah. Me and the
I
wizard.
speak a little drive
So-
too.
Paul, it's written in a language you don't know.
Wait,
do you make
look
it
at
known
this.
to the rest
Look
of the
at
group?
this, people. Tell us what this reads.
Ooh,
When
that looks familiar. I can read that.
when Umlaut hears the word reads, she's like, nah. And so she decides she's going to wander off into this hallway and start peeking in doorways while you guys are trying to read stuff.
Okay. Who's checking out what it reads?
Yeah, I'll read it.
So you read the words. Now, are you reading them out loud or are you reading them to yourself?
I'll read them to myself first and then decide if there's something that
because
will
I don't
freak people
trust
out.
him,
Such a
I
wanker.
peer over his shoulder and I read them at the same time. And I do read them aloud.
Fucking goody two-shoes
Okay.
monk.
So, Alamir, in your head, you read the words, "Let there be death." And Thelonious, as you read aloud in Draconic, you read, "Let there be death." Now, as you read them aloud, there's a
Yeah,
click,
good one, monk.
there's a tiny bit of a rumble, and you see the pipes going from this canister, like kind of shake, riddle a little bit, and then out of the mouth emits a loud,
Running.
and a mist sprays out of the dragon's mouth.
Shit.
Yeah, nice one, monk. Okay,
She was
next
just
time,
trying to be helpful.
read quietly.
Kill the monk. Kill the monk.
It emits a cloud.
Of poisonous gas that kills everyone within a 500-meter radius.
Game over.
So,
Game over,
Valamir,
man.
Thelonious,
Game over.
and Kalana. Everybody is caught in this cloud of noxious gas.
3 hit points, Billy. 3.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Next time on Time to Die.
As you look down and you see that this entire room is just strewn with caltrops.
I'm sorry, with what now?
Spiky things on the floor.
That seems
Yeah,
bad.
spiky balls.
How do you
Little-
all know
yeah,
what
just-
caltrops is?
I
just
don't,
imagine
if that helps.
It's like a
okay. So
Five-
imagine
five-
courage,
like
determination.
jacks.
five-pointed
jacks.
thing, so that no matter which way you throw it, a spike is always pointing straight up.
Yep. They would
You
throw
throw them in front of
along
horses.
the battlefields to prevent cavalry from charging in.
It's like a Shark
you're all
map.
nerdy history dorks. Got it. Yep.
AKA horse fuckers.
Look, Dave, you can whatever you do in your private time is your own business.
Chaotic neutral, don't judge me.
Thanks for listening to Time to Die. If you want to get in touch with us, you can do that at pottymouthradio.com or pottymouthradio@gmail.com or on all the socials at pottymouthradio.